It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Packers and the Browns. All that and more coming up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
Well, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
We'll go play action with Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, young man from the University of Colorado.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
11 more yards. That's another.
Again, it's Ford. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. 2nd down and 8. They'll run once more with Ford. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A second down throw for Love. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back to throw is Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Browns offense ready to take over for their second possession. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. 3rd down and 9. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Penalty yardage moves them closer for this 3rd down attempt in this 3rd and 4. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run with 4. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at him. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Here's Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll push forward here, down to about the 27. It was Joe Tryon-Shoyinka able to bring him down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. One quarter in the books. 7. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, this is Jacob. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call. And
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
the defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's good for
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
incomplete. He was covered by Shedeur Sanders.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now he takes off, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The motion man is Johnson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On play action, Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Love. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A short gain up to the 20. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. And we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Packers offense ready to get back to work. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. They'll run with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and 10. To throw is Love. That is caught. What a throw. Tucker Kraft.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Packers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Browns offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll try the right side this time. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Open man, right side. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Browns 1st down.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the ground, this is Ford. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, give to Ford. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 4.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. The motion man is Johnson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
A give to Ford on the zone read. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4.
At the Packers' 18-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on third and long. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
A 42-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Throwing on second down, Love. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On first down, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the gun, it's Love. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On second down, Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here's the punter now. As they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. So we hit halftime here in Cleveland, and the Browns are in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And it's the Bengals who are out in front as those two head towards the break. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Mike Evans with a touchdown catch from Baker Mayfield. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Pats locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
This one is caught by Reed. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw it on 1st down. That is into the hands of Wicks. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Dobbs headed in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The motion man is Johnson. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They give it, and it's 4. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. The veteran linebacker, Shaq Barrett, in on the tackle. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Putting the tight end in motion. give up the middle. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown Browns. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got a man, it's Dobbs. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2nd down throw for Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is Love. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Dobbs headed in motion. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll get this out to his running back. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Love. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw is Love. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now Love. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the Packers punting team. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Now Tony to return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Here's second and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Up the middle, here's 4. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. To throw is Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. On second down, Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll drop to throw. This is taken in by Dobbs. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Here's second down. Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. That's complete. It's Lloyd. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Throwing is Love. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.